Hi, welcome to my Foodie Friday vlog, and I'm in the garden because it's lovely weather and I'm making the most of it. The news this week has been all about packed lunches and about the government trying to ban them because they're not healthy and they're full of fat and sugar, and it doesn't need to be like that. Packed lunches can be extremely healthy and it doesn't have to be difficult. Things like using wholemeal bread, wholemeal pitta, even if your children turn their nose up at wholemeal or granary, or what I used to call bit bread, love granary bread, my children don't like it, then the best case is go for the half and half, so it's not quite wholemeal but it's not just purely white, because white bread's just got hardly any nutritional value whatsoever. It's got very quick release carbohydrates in it, so it's not going to keep them going. But things like filling, try and choose oily fish that's got omega-3 in it. It doesn't have to be fresh. You can use tinned, you can use tinned tuna, tinned salmon, tinned sardines, and then try and get some salad in there with your tuna. Maybe add in some low-fat mayonnaise and some tinned sweet corn, some chopped fresh pepper. Just keep it easy, but just try and add in there some salad. I have an 11-year-old boy who really doesn't like sandwiches, so I make cheese scones, and I fill them with ham or with hummus, and I put in some carrot sticks and some mini corn on the cob. Now, he also doesn't like soup, which in the winter months, packing a flask of soup, even if it's tinned vegetable soup or tinned tomato soup, is fabulous. And then you can pack a nice wholemeal bread roll with it, or a granary roll, or even some breadsticks. Now, he will eat soup if he has got breadsticks or fingers of bread to actually dunk in a dip. So I just pack a small amount and put fingers of bread in, and breadsticks, and even cheese scones in there. So my recipe book for this month, now I'm really sorry guys, but I'm taking the opportunity for a shameless plug on the basis of all this stuff in the press about packed lunches, which is my book, 500 Baby and Toddler Foods. Now, this is available not only in the UK but also in the States, in New Zealand, Australia. It's been translated into German and French and Italian and Spanish, and also into Persian, which I was really chuffed about. It may not have the same cover, but in here there are breadstick recipes. There's a breakfast muffin recipe which you can use wholemeal flour. We've also got granola bars, which are fabulous to add into packed lunches. Slow release carbs, lots of oats, and at the back of the book every single recipe has got at least 4 alternatives where you can vary some of the fillings or the fruit that's involved. We've also got lots of dips, like this butterbean dip with tortillas, and these are basically just a tortilla wrap that you toast or you bake in the oven until it hardens up, and then just cut into triangles, and you've got homemade tortilla chips. But they're way less in fat and salt and all the other additives than the nachos and the tortilla chips that you can buy. There's also a hummus recipe in here, and guacamole, and also to get your omega-3 up there, really nice mackerel pate. Homemade oat cakes, again, for those little ones that don't like sandwiches. If you want to do something like a pasta salad, then there's a pasta with pea pesto, so it's like this gorgeous greeny colour. Now, if you are going to add in a pasta salad or a rice salad, you've got to be very careful with your food safety with the rice and the pasta, and cook it specifically for use in a salad. That means cook it, drain it, and run it under cold water to get it very, very cold very quickly, then keep it in the fridge. Never keep it at room temperature. So if you've got pasta left over from spaghetti bolognese, you've got some rice left over from making a chili or a curry, and it's been sitting on the table for a couple of hours, just throw it away, because rice and pasta can be very, very dangerous if it's not used up or chilled very quickly. Cheese biscuits in here are actually what we call in England cheese scones, and these are lovely in place of bread. But if you've got any packed lunch tips or packed lunch ideas, please let me know. This is a great time of year. In England, the schools are about to break up. So why not get your children out to pick your own farms? If you go online and do a search on pick your own farms, there are a number of websites that you can get to. You can just put in, your postcode. I don't know what happens to the rest of the world. Maybe you guys can tell me. But in the garden at the moment, we've got some strawberries growing, and my husband has been coming out every morning and picking fresh strawberries to go with his breakfast. We've got the cherries are ripening up and should be ready in the next few days. Red currants, oh, red currants are gorgeous. I actually like my red currants on a homemade oat cake, or a bought oat cake if you haven't got time to home make it, on an oat cake with a little smearing of some peanut butter with some red currants on top. They're just delicious, you should try them. They're also great to stop you snacking on chocolate during the day. Also my oregano. Now oregano, or in the States you call it oregano, I think is one of the most undervalued herbs that there is going. It's gorgeous. To me it's one of the aromas of holidays. It reminds me of being in the Mediterranean, in Greece and Italy or France or Spain. Just chop it up, add it in some olive oil and use it as a marinade for chicken, sprinkle it over your salad, just divine. I tried to fill my raspberry canes, but the fruit was really sparse. This is the reason why Sydney's been eating it. Ooh, I was going to be making some ice cream and some frozen yogurts and some lovely sorbets. And I'm going to show you how to make ice cream in 5 minutes from scratch. A couple of different ways of doing that. So keep tuning in over the summer and I'll let you know when they're coming up. And these are great things for getting the children involved with. Let me know what you like cooking. Let me know what you've done that really works, and some tips on packed lunches. I'd love to post some recipes up here too, or on my blog. In the meantime, keep cooking. And leave them till they're cold. And then you've got these. By the way, it's a bit cool cooking. Yeah. Cooking is all about how it tastes, how it feels, how it smells. So just give this a stir until it's all melted. Keep stirring so it doesn't catch the bottom of. If the mixture comes straight off the bowl,